Don't forget the beer.
Hey there! Welcome to Backyard Battles, where man and meat go head to head and only one can walk away. That is being the champion. I'm your host. And today we settle an age-old question. Why shouldn't you boil ribs? Well, let me tell you about the time Old Red and the gang tried to boil ribs at the county fair. Yes, sir, he did. Boil ribs. Like it was some kind of soup kitchen for the flavorless. Now, you know Old Red's heart was in the right place. He wanted to feed all the children, even the ones that hadn't finished their vegetables. But he should have stopped right there. Because the second those ribs hit the water, the gods of smoke were like, oh snap, someone's getting baptized. And they cracked open the plague protocol, 10 divine punishments for culinary blasphemy. And honey, it got biblical.
I think I just summoned the gods. Oh, is that bad?
First up, the sauce of blood. Every bottle of ketchup turned to vinegar water. Kids cried, dads panicked. Burgers wept, you know. It's bad when a burger weeps. Then the frogs rose up. Little green patriots demanding seasoning rights. They unionized. They sautéed. They sued. And honestly, no one was surprised by the frog lawsuit. Everyone was too busy dodging ash storms. The smokers belched soot. Pitmasters looked like chimney sweeps in flip-flops. But the smoke wasn't stinging their eyes. It was stinging their souls, cause that's what you get for disrespecting the rub. Next, flypaper fell like snow. It was the only way folks could navigate the thick air. 3 seconds you had to be brave enough to yank off the strip and hope you didn't land face first. In Aunt Pennis a meatball sub. Now normally that wouldn't be a problem except everyone was stuck together. Like a congealed cheese pull. There was only one seasoned cook out there and he used his tongs a little differently. Now they say if you listen real close, you can still hear him flipping and flopping.
You're gonna owe me a lot of beer for this bullshit.
Then the briskets turn gray. They say if you boil meat, you get barbecue boils right on your hands. And it wasn't just a mild case either. These boils were church potluck hot dog water. In fact, the only thing you could chew on for longer than 3 minutes was the disappointment. That's when the hail started, not ice, hickory logs. Straight from the heavens. People scattered like pigeons, but it was too late. The patio sets were already obliterated. So the gods are like, let's up the ante, shall we? So they sent locusts, but not the creepy crawly kind, the delicious kind with the sweet tea and potato salad. They ate everything but the coleslaw. Even the gods won't touch that mess. Then came the crickets. They chirped a requiem for the rubber chicken. The crickets kept chirping until every battery in every flashlight died. Then the porch lights flickered. One by one, they all went out. It was the most beautiful night in the county's history. No light pollution, just darkness and despair except for the fireflies. They put on quite the show. They must have been using their bioluminescence for therapy. Right at supper hour, everyone's favorite part of the day, Cooter looked up and said, I don't understand, but we all did. We knew exactly what was happening. We had done this before. The gods were testing us. And the final plague was the worst. Every family's secret recipe vanished. Grandma's brisket scroll, Grandpa's sauce formula, Mama's spice mix, all gone. Only the memory of flavor remained. Folks wandered the backyard like ghosts, eating cold beans and potatoes. Nothing but disappointment on their plates and in their hearts. It was so bad that Old Red took matters into his own hands. Damn, I knew that man would come through. He smelled so good. Everybody piddled some that night. He stayed up all night slow smoking under the moonlight, whispering the ancient incantations, hoping to coax the flavors back. And you know what? He might have pulled it off if it hadn't been for the nosy neighbor lady. She poked her head over the fence and ruined the moment. But not before our hero passed the rub. He passed the rub to the people, taught them the old ways, and that's how backyard cooks everywhere learn the lesson of the boiled ribs. The moral of the story, don't boil your ribs. Or do share if you've ever seen a backyard cook break the cardinal rules. What happened? How did they escape the plagues? Did they learn their lesson? Also, please subscribe because here's another story you don't want to miss, a mysterious box. An ancient curse and a pitmaster who just wants to serve good food. It is a tale as old as time, or at least as old as 1976. I am your host, and until next time, remember, the gods are watching and they got hickory.
Oh, that's just the appetizer. Old Red, you know they're good when they burn twice. You're gonna need another beer.
This'll help cool your tush, honey.
God bless America, God bless your smokers, and God bless Old Red. We will see you all next time.